Hello guys, this is Steven Fox and today I'll be reviewing the AGM X1 rugged phone with Super AMOLED display, 4 GB of RAM, 64 GB of onboard storage and dual cameras.
Hello guys, this is Steven Fox and as usual I start with the unboxing. The AGM X1 comes in a very premium box. It's hard cardboard with all the specs on the back and lots of goodies inside, but let's take a look at the phone itself. It just looks great. You can see all the ports are covered. There's small bumpers on the top and bottom to protect the display from a fall. Very nice craftsmanship. You can tell this is a premium device. This is hard rubber behind hard plastic that's bolted shut and a thin metal frame, and all the buttons are made of metal like the rim. Inside the package you also get a complete manual book. Not just a simple pamphlet, but a complete and manual book for you to how to use the phone and use all its incredible features. And inside the box you get a quick charger, USB cable and some lovely headphones.
One has to take special note of the AGM X1's incredible build quality. It's bolted shut, it's rubberized and it's very hard plastic underneath. This baby can take a hit, and with added bumpers here and here to protect the display if it falls flat on the surface.
And this is what you get inside the box. The phone, it's running very stock version of Android Lollipop like Motorola devices, so it's very user friendly, and again the build quality is more than impressive. What's really impressive here is the hardware. 4 GB of RAM, 64 GB of onboard storage and a complete array of sensors. There's so many sensors in there, I just don't know what half of them do actually.
The AGM X1 really wanted to create an outstanding outdoors phone, even build this amazing outdoors app in there where you have all these great features built in. It's really an outdoor lover's perfect phone for me.
Since this is an outdoor phone, I'll test it outdoors, and you can see this is the outdoors app with plenty of features that work great. And as you can also reflect the sunlight, visibility on the display is absolutely great. No problems there, and you can navigate with the fingerprint. Tap twice to lock the screen, hold it to view the recent apps, and just tap once to go back to home. And you see all those features work absolutely great. Some require a few more sensors, some require Bluetooth, but they all work fabulously. GPS locks straight away outdoors, even without internet. As you can see, I've not turned internet on, this is just on GPS. Great outdoors phone. Really outstanding, and again sunlit visibility is pretty darn good.
Let's dip this bad boy in the water.
It's bad time for the AGM X1. Let's see if it survives it. I'm sure it will, because I've tested it before, but this is just for your sake. Speakers are still working underwater, phone is working perfectly underwater. I've tested for like a minute and a half, absolutely no issues. This is tap water, of course. Wouldn't recommend you swimming in the ocean with it.
The AGM X1's Super AMOLED display is one of the main features of the phone, and although it's not up to par with Samsung S7 and the latest Super AMOLED displays in line, it's still an absolutely stunning display to behold, have and view media on. Absolutely amazing. And to have that on a rugged device is a dream come true.
As a great saying goes, words defeat me, and I have nothing to say but wow, and I'll leave you to enjoy these wonderful shots I've taken of the AGM X1's incredible display quality.
The Snapdragon 617 still delivers a good performance for the price, with good multitasking thanks to 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of onboard storage.
As far as specs goes, this is a very mid-range offering for 2017, and although Epic Studio score is lower, gaming performance is very good, storage speeds are very good actually. Nothing sensational, but very good. You can see 64 gigs of onboard storage, and I've installed quite a few games and apps in there, have lots free. GPS track is very good, accurate and fast, and you do get NFC, which is a great bonus here. The phone does support Quick Charge 2.0 with the charger given, and it tops up for around 2.5 hours with a huge battery. There's no malware, no viruses in there, I've scanned it all. Absolutely great software package, even though it's running Android Lollipop. And here to just check your everyday usage with multitasking. The phone is very snappy thanks to the Snapdragon 617. GPS navigation with Google Maps, switching between lots of apps on the background is done almost simultaneously with almost no lag at all. And you can see I'm using the Fingerprint for navigation. Very accurate and fast. Animations are fluid on the screen. You won't see many hiccups on this device. Specs are top notch for the price, given that you have Super AMOLED display and 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of onboard storage. Makes viewing media and playing games absolutely a dream. And here is me running moderate 3D game in the background and switching between apps. Again, no problem from the AGM X1. So a great multitasking phone and great general performance from AGM X1, even with a 2016 mid-range chip. Still very capable device. And for even all of you hardware enthusiasts out there, it will please most of you definitely. A great software experience and great multitasking experience in general.
Gaming is also pretty good on the AGM X1 with the Snapdragon 617, not a high-end chip, but still delivering above Snapdragon 430 and Helio P10 level of gaming performance. Speaking about the camera department, and surprises in AGM X1 never cease. Camera is also really good, but don't just take my word for it. Let me show you.
Okay, now we've come to the camera part, which is something that I know most of you are enjoying. First of all, you can see there's plenty of options and modes available for users to tinker around with, but since we'll mostly be using the auto shot and panorama mode and the main camera features, I would concentrate on that. You can definitely tinker with all those settings without an issue. You can even choose what the volume button does, zoom or capture. And there's the filters for the photos, but this is something standard, that something we've come to expect from all phones. Usually rugged phones come with horrible cameras, especially Chinese devices, but here with the AGM X1, this is far from the truth. You even have the ability to adjust exposure in real time, like with top-end devices from Huawei and Motorola. And as you can see, picture quality is superb. Zoomed in very close in a good lighting condition. The AGM X1 can take the best photos and can even compete with high-end devices. Check those stunning shots I've taken, really beautiful. The phone handles overexposure very well, handles dynamic shadows very well, and even dimmer lit indoor environment shots have plenty of details. When the light goes down, there is some loss of detail, but the noise level is very low and you still get a very decent shot. And I really love the panorama shots, they're great. No stitching, as you can see in the shot, absolutely great. And here's just to test a few macro shots with the object that's very close to me with the dual cameras. Now when you click on the dual and you open the shot, you get lots of editing options, but what you mostly do is refocus, like with Huawei devices. First of all, again, you see picture quality is absolutely superb. This is a $250 phone that has IP68 phone and dust resistance and is still great, and you can also refocus your shots. Macro shots with the dual camera turn out lovely, as you can see here. These are shots that $250 plus 300 plus devices can take, and the AGM X1 doesn't move an inch from them. An absolutely stunning camera package. You also do get HDR, which you have to turn on manually, and a full-blown professional mode that just uses the one camera. But again, you can tinker with all those settings to get a very good low light photo. Even if you have a tripod in there, it will be great. And let's now move to the front camera. It does have beauty mode and age recognition. Sorry, this was a bad day in general for me. And you have auto settings as well. And on auto, the front snapper is very respectable. I would say around the $200 range, it's even good. It obviously cannot match Samsung S7 and higher-end devices front cameras, but on a good lighting condition, all your photos will have great quality, and you have so many things to tinker around with the beauty mode. You can see I can even put lipstick on my lips, and so on and so on. There's plenty of filters available, so even selfie enthusiasts will love the AGM X1. There really isn't a weak point in this device whatsoever. And yes, you do get a full manual mode for the selfie camera. Here's some selfie shots I've taken on a good hair day. You can see even in low light situations, there's still plenty of detail. Noise is relevantly low, and even in lowest lighting, it's very capable
the front
shots.
cam video on a
And
good
let's check
sunny
out
day.
the
It's
front cam video.
absolutely fine for vlogging since it's full HD. Absolutely no problem there. Very good video quality on the AGM X1. In general, I'm really surprised with the camera. Very capable camera indeed.
The video quality on the AGM X1 is very good, although only full HD, and at the moment there's no time lapse and slow motion available, but who cares when you can get very good videos like that. And the dual noise cancelling microphones embedded in the AGM X1 provide a very good audio for your video by muffling all the extra noise you don't need. And with the Android Nougat update, AGM have promised to deliver slow motion and time-lapse features, and that's coming on May 5th. And I'll leave in the description below a link for you to check it out. Now let's summarize.
Right, so let's finish it up. The AGM X1. What are the pros? Outstanding battery life, outstanding build quality, very good camera, superb display, great package, 64 gigs of onboard storage, 4 gigs of RAM. I really cannot fault anything on this phone, absolutely stunning, and you even have NFC included in the package. But there are some cons as well. First major con is it's still running Android Lollipop, but on May 5th, AGM have promised to deliver Android Nougat, which you can download from the site. I'll leave a link in the description below, so rest assured that you will get Android Nougat for this device. Other things that I would like to mention is that perhaps USB Type-C on this device would have been a better choice, and the Snapdragon 617 is a great chip. However, if this had Snapdragon 625, it would absolutely be the best phone I can recommend you getting right now at around $300, thanks to its outstanding water and dust resistance and superb build quality. It just doesn't even move. It's absolutely great. You can't bend it. Anything. Outstanding. Great. I just love this device. Really, guys, I just absolutely love it. If you're extreme lifestyle, like a construction kind of guy, engineer on site, and really looking for a tough device that you can take with you with a great camera, good battery life, and especially you like to view media a lot and take pictures with it, and even play some games, the AGM X1 is absolutely 150% the device for you to get. Get it now. Thank you for watching my review of the AGM X1, and I'll see you next week.
Stick around.